I hope you had a good holiday. With the holidays in the middle of the week, it has created a lot more confusion for me to be on top of, or it has created a lot more work for me to be on top of. And I forgot yesterday was Thursday, believe it or not. Or I forgot that I'm supposed to podcast on Thursday because Thursday is podcast day. But we can have this week's podcast of my script of CHRYSALIS, The Family Adventures, which was written about 3.5 years ago. Today, why not? I feel like it's still the holidays. We're coming out of New Year's and we're going into a weekend. This particular episode is a very exciting one, and it's titled Samantha's Unraveling, Recap / Admission to the Hospital, Josh's Stalking Accusation. It is really exciting because, as the title indicates, we undergo the longest previously on flashback in TV history as we revisit Samantha's life from the assault on her and Kamala to her hospital admission, which was started in the last episode. I am also excited to introduce you to Dr. Morfield, the psychiatrist and therapist who will play an important role in Samantha's life as she is placed in the psych unit. The family and Kamala, very tense, are in with Samantha and Dr. Morfield, who mentions the diagnosis of PTSD along with his strong recommendations to get Samantha into some counseling along with pills. But Samantha only wants pills, while Giselle and Joey resist the idea of either. But Kamala, concurring with the doctor, assures Samantha that the combination is a good idea, and that makes Samantha more open. When he refers to Kamala as her sister, Samantha gets confused, with Kamala saying she'll explain it later, and Giselle calling on them not to overburden Samantha, but Samantha finds it too startling to give up on. After she's gone, Kamala expresses discontent with the doctor's way of talking, to which he gets defensive about his honest confusion over the sister thing. Giselle is interrupted by a phone call from Mike about Josh, which she takes in a waiting room alcove, in which Mike reads to her and Joey, who's impatient to get home, the Reddit entry in which Amanda describes how Josh creeped her out by stalking her online and attempts to come into her bedroom through her window. This gets Giselle really pissed and sparks Joey's ire, phrased in his politically anti-liberal terms. Giselle wants to sue Amanda's family for libel. Mike says settling out of court with the family is a much better idea, but ultimately they should do whatever the lawyer says. Giselle is fed up and says she's going out for a drink, saying goodbye to Joey. And now for the narrative. CHRYSALIS, The Family Adventure, Episode 20. Fade in. Voiceover. Previously on CHRYSALIS, The Family Adventures. Internal Holding Facility, LA County Detention Center night. Samantha and Kamala are there in cuffs with the officer Braddock, the first officer from episode 14. Samantha freaking out. Where are you taking us? What are you going to do to us? First officer Braddock. Let me do my job, please. All right, stand up against the wall with your hands up. They comply. First officer, loud and stern. Now, pull down your pants. Cut to, he moves Samantha. He then unbuckles Samantha's pants and pulls them down. Samantha, hysterical. Hey! Oh my God! Cut to, internal, the house, kitchen, night. Giselle, a disheveled and beat-up looking Samantha, Verna, and a somewhat less but still disheveled Kamala sitting around the table. Giselle, in shock. What? He sexually molested you? Cut to Giselle. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. How do you feel? Samantha, put off and upset. How do you think I feel? Look at me. I hate all cops. In tears, she runs up the stairs. Samantha on her way up, seen from behind. Please, all of you, stop telling me what to do. Cut to internal Samantha's room, night. It is dark. Samantha is lying in bed, staring at the street light reflected on the ceiling All of a sudden, she makes noises of fear, like she's having a nightmare, and screams out. She writhes all over the bed and onto the floor. Josh comes into the room. Josh, are you okay? Samantha looks upset that he's here. Cut to Samantha. You can't possibly know what it means to lose all trust in everything. Samantha. Cut to Samantha. Josh, can you hold me? Josh, startled. What? Cut to internal, the house, living room, day. Samantha walks away from Joey, Giselle, and Josh to go upstairs. Samantha on her way up the stairs. I hate you! I hate you! Joey. Oh, she's back to normal again. Cut to internal, Samantha's bedroom, day. Samantha, who looks tired, is frazzled and very disappointed, and is on a video chat with Kamala, who is more upbeat. Samantha. I had an episode last night. Kamala, filtered. Wait, what do you mean an episode? Samantha. It was like a nightmare, except I was awake. I freaked out. Samantha's phone rings. She looks at it. Kamala, filtered. Oh my God, you're having a post-traumatic stress reaction. Cut to internal, living room, night. Joey is in his chair, Samantha on the sofa. Samantha. What's going to happen to Josh? Joey. How should I know? I'm glad he's finally become someone else's headache. Samantha. You don't care that he might get beaten up? Cut to Joey. By the way, what did you get arrested for? You never told me. Suddenly, Samantha freezes up. Joey. What's wrong? Did I hit a nerve? Cut to Samantha. I can't tell you. It was too horrible. She starts to break down into tears. Joey, to self as an aside. Oh no. She continues sobbing with her face in her hands. Joey, come on, get a hold of yourself. I didn't mean to start nothing. Just forget the whole thing. Samantha through her sobs, defiantly. No, this can never be forgotten. Never. Joey, my God, I'm sorry. Maybe you should tell me what it was if it was so bad. What did these cops do to you? I mean, you're alive. You don't have any bruises. Samantha abruptly cutting him off. Hold me. Joey caught off guard. What? Cut to internal, Samantha's room, day. Samantha is on her bed, lounging back into her pillow, laptop in lap, talking to Kamala. Samantha. Kamala, I need you. I'm having a really hard time. Kamala. Oh, not you too. Cut to Samantha between tears. I'm really scared. I've been broken as a person. Kamala with disappointment and empathy. Oh no, really? Samantha. I've been having nightmares about this. Kamala. Wait a minute, Sam. Hang on. I've been through this already once before. Cut to Kamala. My mom was like a fortress. She protected me, but there were still times when I felt really alone and scared. Samantha. There's no one there for me here. My mom's busy with Josh getting arrested. Kamala. Josh got arrested? Samantha. Yeah, he tried to hack into the school's website again to find that girl's information who he had sex with. Kamala. Oh my God, no wonder you're feeling this. Well, I'll be your fortress and your rock. Samantha. How can you do that when I'm unable to see you? You see, this is the kind of family I got to deal with. Samantha's voice breaks up as her tears flow. Samantha, I can't. I can't even go on living. My whole world just fell apart. I just want to take a pill and make this all go away. Kamala, take a pill? No, wait, don't do that. Just stay here with me. Listen to me carefully. Samantha with a sudden smile. Hey, wait. Maybe mom or dad's got something in the medicine cabinet. Smile goes bigger. Hey, Kamala. No, Sam, don't do that. Samantha. I'll see you later. She clicks to end the call, closes the computer, and starts toward the door. Internal. Upstairs bathroom, night. Samantha is stealthily. Oh, wait, I forgot this one part. Caption. And now, continuing on in and out of the cocoon. Theme music / display. Caption. The family adventure continues. Internal. Upstairs bathroom, night. Samantha is stealthily and enthusiastically coming upon a bottle of Vicodin, which she opens and pops what looks like 3 or 4 pills into her mouth, all with a big smile. Internal. Living room, night. Kamala bursts in through the front door with eyes wide open in crisis mode, startling everyone. Kamala, mixed, excited, and controlled. Quick, Samantha's popping pills. Giselle, what? Joey, who left the door open? Cut to internal, Samantha's room, night. Samantha is lying on her bed, staring up at the ceiling, looking like in a blissful daze, quite lethargic. All of a sudden, Kamala breaks in on her piece, followed by Joey and then Giselle. Kamala, oh my God, Samantha, are you all right? Joey, what do you think, you idiot? Look at her. She's on cloud 9. Kamala, taken aback. Excuse me? She turns back to Samantha. Giselle, huffing, out of breath. Oh my God, Samantha, are you all right? Samantha has a big smile of relief on her face in the sudden silence. Samantha, very relaxed, lethargic. Yes, I am. Thank you all for coming. I can't tell you how much better I feel. Kamala and Giselle both seem to want to talk to her, but they look to each other for cues. Giselle, calmer, firmer. Joey, can you please go check the medicine cabinet, see if anything's out of place? Cut to Giselle with tenderness. Honey, I know you're suspicious, but do it for me anyway. We know you're in a lot of pain and trying to get help, so that's why we're here. Kamala, help me out. Kamala looks at her, feeling as though being put on the spot. Samantha, subdued, blissful. I'm not in pain. In fact, I don't remember ever feeling this good. Kamala, holding her, almost with fear of losing her. Honey, listen to me, baby. You're high because you took a pill, but that's not real happiness. You got me very concerned. Cut to Samantha. There, I'm perfect. Kamala holds her arm gently and massages it. Kamala, honey, it's not as simple as that. You've been crying for help. You told me that. Samantha, no, I didn't. Joey returns bearing the Vicodin bottle and another one. Giselle looks at them. Giselle, oh my God, how many pills did you take? Joey, it looks like it must have been 10. Kamala, cut to Kamala. Hello? We need an ambulance right away. Internal hospital room, night. Samantha is lying in bed, this time extremely lethargic. Giselle, Joey, and Kamala are all around her. Giselle to Kamala softly. Thank you for saving her life. A doctor enters, feels Samantha's pulse, and listens to her heartbeat with a stethoscope. We're going to pump out her stomach to void the pills. You just got her here in the nick of time. You're lucky. Another moment in, cut to doctor. First, we're going to get her stabilized, and then we'll be transferring her to the psychiatric unit for observation. Cut to Kamala to Samantha. Honey, can you hear us? Samantha nods lethargically. A few medical assistants and nurses come in. Cut to internal hospital waiting room, night. There are a bunch of people there, all with masks on, including Joey, Giselle, and Kamala, and a nurse's aide who just entered. Nurse's aide coming into view. Okay, Dr. Morfield, the psychiatrist, is ready to see you now. Is everybody here immediate family? Kamala. Yes. Nurse's aide. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't come in. With psychiatry, there's a strict protocol. We can only allow family members in unless the patient signs a release. And she's not in any Giselle, interrupting. Oh, this is our adopted daughter, Kamala, Samantha's sister, who she's grown up with all her life. Joey, what? No, she's not. Why are you, Giselle? Just ignore him, nurse. It's been a really stressful day for all of us. Cut to voiceover. And now, internal Hospital psych unit, night. Arrested yet battle-weary looking Samantha is in a hospital bed with the head support part raised so she can talk to everyone. Kamala, Giselle, and Joey are all sitting by her bedside, and Dr. Morfield is standing by the bed. Dr. Morfield. Hi, I'm Dr. Morfield, the psychiatrist. Mr. and Ms. Stivic? Giselle, pleasure to meet you. To Samantha. How are you, honey? Joey. I hope they told you I'm not on board with this. Dr. Morfield. Well, that could present a problem then. Giselle. Joey, please later. Let's hear the psychiatrist out before we make any rash decisions. Also, let's please give Samantha a chance to speak and hear her side. Joey. Hear her side. She's a kid. Kids can't have a side. They don't know enough. And as for psychiatrists, nothing personal, but I think yous are all a bunch of cons. Giselle. Okay, thank you, Joey. Now that you're the only one who's had a chance to speak, let's. Oh my God, you're making me go in circles. Dr. Morfield. Okay, please calm down. To Kamala. And I'm sorry, you are? Kamala. You just asked me that because I'm black. If I had been white, you would automatically have assumed I'm one of them. Joey. Which she isn't. Never had been, never will be. Giselle angrily snaps. Joey, please. Dr. Morfield. All right, listen. I didn't assume anything. I just wanted to introduce myself to you, young lady, as someone who is really concerned about Samantha. I apologize if it didn't sound right. Kamala. Well, you're a psychiatrist, so you should automatically know that. Joey, muttering. Like I said, a bunch of cons who can't get anything right. Giselle makes an unpleasant expression on her and a hand gesture. Dr. Morfield, obviously tense by now. Okay, before we go any further, I just want to let you know that Samantha and I have been discussing treatment, and I hope we can iron out Samantha interrupting. And I don't want no treatment except pills. Dr. Morfield, yes, we've been discussing our treatment recommendation, which is both therapy, medicine, and therapy. Samantha clearly has a standard case of post-traumatic stress disorder, and it's best to give that the. I'm sorry. Samantha clearly has a standard case of post-traumatic stress disorder, and it's been found that this combination gives the optimal benefit in healing. Samantha. I'm not a crazy person, just someone who is abused. Giselle. Yeah, doctor, I'm not sure why you have to. Dr. Morfield. Okay, wait up. I understand your feelings, everybody, and ultimately the decision is yours as a patient or parents of a minor. There are some even consent laws that allow her to opt out unless there's a clear danger. Fortunately, she wants to take them, which is really going to be by, which is going to be helpful to her. Now, as far as therapy, again, that's entirely your decision, but I strongly recommend it. Kamala. Honey, you'll be talking to a professional who you can feel safe with and who won't push you to talk about what you don't want to talk until you're ready. This will help the pills work better. Samantha grimaces, but then softens her gaze to a more approving one. Dr. Morfield. That's not entirely Joey. What kind of pills are you giving her? I thought the point was to try to get her off the pills, not on more of them. Samantha. Dad, don't interrupt him. Let him do his job. Okay. Dr. Morfield. Well, the eventual point is to get her off the medicine once she feels stabilized and unaffected by the incident she went through. Samantha, rolling eyes at Joey. Great. Kamala. Oh, she'll always be affected. But Samantha smiles. Approval. Joey, cutting Kamala off. I don't want my daughter becoming an addict. Dr. Morfield. Don't worry, sir. These pills have a much. Don't worry, sir. These pills aren't addictive. Kamala cutting in. Some things you just never get over. She'll just be able to live with it and function healthily. Dr. Morfield. Yes, you're right. The point is, we all want the same thing: to stabilize her and get her back to a healthy, productive life. Samantha. Get back to. Get back to. Uh, I wasn't aware I was even having a healthy, productive life before. Giselle, you and me both. I'm still waiting for my healthy, productive life. Dr. Morfield to Kamala. Of course, the memory won't disappear, but it won't paralyze your sister. Samantha. What? What sister? She's not my sister. She's my Kamala, palliative, hand caressing Samantha's arm. It's okay. Joey breaks. Okay. Giselle. I'm sorry, doctor. Samantha's far from herself. Let's not overburden her with all this talk. Samantha. Wait a second. Looks at Kamala. Wait, you're my sister? I thought you were. What's in those pills? Kamala. Don't worry about it. I'll explain later. Kamala gives her arm an affectionate squeeze, and a couple of assistants begin to wheel her out. Samantha to Kamala. Wait a minute. Does that mean we're having an incestuous? No, that can't be right. Kamala. Don't worry, honey. We're not related by blood. Samantha to Doctor as she leaves. You see, not really. She's really my girlfriend, not my sister. And I don't want to lose her. I need her right now. Can you send her in to be with me? Dr. Morfield. She'll be back, don't worry. Samantha and the assistants have left, leaving only the doctor, Kamala, Giselle, and Joey. Dr. Morfield. Once we find out who she really is. Kamala looks really alarmed. Giselle. I'll explain it to you afterward, Doctor. Dr. Morfield. It's okay, Miss Stivic. Whatever their relationship, she's obviously very important to Samantha, and she makes that clear. And she needs that now. Joey. I still don't like this whole thing at all. But who listens to me? Kamala. And I prefer to be called, to be addressed as she when I'm right here. No, I don't need to address. Okay, Kamala. And I prefer not to be addressed as she when I'm right here in the room. No offense, doctor, but where did you get your training? Dr. Morfield, defensively. Well, if I'd been told up front what your real identity is, that would have been a lot easier to do. Kamala. Hang on a second. Giselle, cutting her off. I'll tell them everything. Obviously, they can't be revealed but related by blood, and yes, they're dating, but not by their own staff. Wouldn't let Kamala in to see the girl she loves and whose life she saved by getting her here. Dr. Morfield. Yes, I know. There's a protocol that has to do with patient confidentiality that usually protects patients. I understand how you felt, but you also have to understand that I'm caught here, um, which of course freaks me out, which is not really good for someone drugged up in her condition as she is. Joey and Kamala seem to start up with some form of complaining. Okay. Joey and Kamala seem to start up with some form of complaint, which Giselle snips by saying, Giselle. Okay, so let's move on now, Dr. Morfield. Good idea. Giselle's phone rings. On the way to, sorry about that, guys. Oh my God, there goes my other child, my other soap opera in my life. Intercut, internal, hospital waiting room, alcove. Internal, Mike's bedroom. Giselle, very weary, is being guarded, low key and low volume. Mike is relaxing against his pillow in the bed in a t shirt. Giselle. Okay, so what's the lowdown? Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I think I'm going to redo this later because it looks like I'm just falling asleep. All right, but let me try to finish this version, and then I'll see if I can do the other version at 7:30. Okay, internal hospital waiting room alcove slash internal Mike's bedroom. Giselle, very weary, is being guarded low key and low volume. Mike is relaxing against his pillow in the bed in a t-shirt. Giselle, okay, so what's the lowdown? Mike, it's pretty bad. Would you like to hear what that girl, Amanda, put on Reddit? Giselle, not really, but I'm the mother, so I guess I got to. Mike, you're doing a great job, Giselle. Giselle, no, I'm not. But just go ahead. Mike, yes, you are. Giselle, just read the damn thing. Joey, off screen. What's going on? Mike, with speakerphone reverb. All right. Quote, teenage tech genius stalks and harasses lover. Unquote. Then it goes on. Giselle, oh my God. It's Mike reading this smut about our son that was put online. What kind of monster is this damn Reddit website? Mike, actually, Reddit is one of the better ones. But wait, let me read what she wrote. Joey comes into next view. Joey comes into view next to Giselle. Mike, quote, I was sort of seeing a boy in my class, unquote. Joey, she wasn't sort of seeing him. She was sleeping with him, using him to fulfill her lust. Mike, okay, Joey, let me read it. Quote, a boy in my class who I sort of like. Joey, again with the sort of stupid teenage girls. They can't even talk straight when she thinks she's going to get my. Okay, where were we? Again with this sort of stupid teenage girls. This is Joey talking, by the way. They can't even talk straight, and she thinks she's going to get my son in trouble. Whoa, ho, huh. Wait till that newspaper gets my letter. Mike, it's not a paper, it's a website. Joey, whatever. Giselle, Joey, please. Mike, continue. Mike, quote, he suddenly scared me by hacking into the computer files to find my address. He's been sending me all kinds of really disgusting, uh, really disturbing texts. He's been sending me all kinds of really disturbing texts. This is the quote that Mike is reading of Kamala's accusation of Josh. Giselle, lies again. He never had a phone to send her anything. Mike, at first, quote, at first I liked the attention and it was kind of cute, but then it got really lewd and creepy. And now I'm scared because he knows my address. Giselle, often not um, true from the police report. Mike, uh, Mike, plus he's good at climbing into bedroom windows. This is a quote. Quote, plus he's good at climbing into bedroom windows. I tried to tell him to stop bothering me in a nice way, but last night I could have sworn he was outside my bedroom window looking in at me. What should I do? Giselle, oh my God. I didn't like that bitch the moment I set eyes on her. Mike, Giselle, remember, she's just a child. Giselle, so what's my son and your grandson then? Getting arrested and hauled in by the police? I don't think so. Joey, no. Oh my God. All right. Joey, how many times do I have I been saying it's the fault of the damn liberals in Congress, in the schools, and on CNN that these kids are learning how to lie good? Mike, I don't know why you keep saying it. Nobody's mind is changing. In fact, if you want to put the blame on anyone, you should focus on the corporate greed that makes tons of money from sensationalizing everything and manipulating the minds of these young children. Giselle, all right, stop. I sense another one of your 100 arguments that go nowhere, you two, and we need to push back on this and get some action. Mike, well, at least one good thing is she didn't mention him by name. Giselle, because she knows her ass can be sued for libel. Mike, but this can be used against him in the public sword as a public record in a legal case if she does this professionally. Uh, no, but this can be used against him as a public record in a legal case if she or her family decide to press charges. Fortunately, it's all conjecture, but it is still complicates our very different legal battle, even if stories like that are fake more often than real. Giselle, um, he couldn't have done all that in the tiny amount of time I left the room. She makes it sound like this was going on over a period of time. Mike, but what about Samantha? Um, is it possible she let him use her phone when you and Joey weren't around? Oh, Giselle, oh, come on. Samantha hates Josh's guts. She'd never give up her phone to him the way she clings to it like a baby. I have to turn this off. Oh, my God. All right. Are we still recording? Okay, I missed the call. Good. I'll call her back. Oh, come on. Samantha hates Josh's guts. She'd never give up her phone to him the way she clings to it like a baby. Besides, she's got enough on her plate. Mike. Well, what about her being all distraught over the incident she was involved in? And now you say she was taking pills? Maybe she wasn't even aware. Giselle cutting him off. Oh, Mike, come on. My kids are full of surprises, most of them obnoxious and unpleasant, but this is way over the line. Mike, remember when you said you thought the hacker was Josh and I said that sounded far-fetched? Giselle, I so wish it was. Mike, just letting you know what to be prepared for in case of a trial. Joey, off screen. Are you ready to go, honey? I'd like to go home, please, and get some sleep. My sentiments exactly. That's off script. Okay, back to the script. Mike, unfortunately, because he was caught hacking for her address, it's going to be really hard to press that case, even if it's justified. He already got himself in trouble by talking to the police after I said not to. So we're playing a defensive game, and you and he both have to do whatever the lawyer says, because he's our only hope of reducing the sentence. He might even be able to get off with just a fine for the hacking, which, of course, I'll pay. It'll probably be best to try to settle out of court with the girl's family instead of going to court and being forced to pay another fine if it goes wrong. Giselle. All right, that's it. I'm going out and get myself a drink. The kids are locked up. See you later, Joey. Fade out. Wait till next week. It gets really, it's going to be, that episode is going to be sizzling. She's going out and getting a drink. She's getting more than a drink. I can tell you that right now. Okay, guys, have fun, enjoy it, and I'm probably gonna re-record this tonight. Bye.